nothing to do. And I've said already, yes, please, somebody pin this. He came in. Fabi, you were in the car. He came to the house, right? I was on the phone. He said, oh, wait, I have your phone. Fabi, are you listening? He said, oh, wait, I have your phone. Then he went back to the car and he took the phone. I don't know if you saw him taking the phone or not. I don't know if you saw what he took or whatever, but he took the phone and he brought the phone to me and then he took back that. And I was like, I can't have that. He was like, no, it's my phone now. And I was like, okay, can I at least take out the pictures that I have in it? I didn't even have pictures of anything in it. The only thing I had in there were screenshots, and I had a video of myself in there that I made today. But he's not going to show you guys that I made a video of myself today on that phone. But he's not going to show you that. He probably deleted that already. He probably already deleted that. And when I first got the phone, there was a video of Fabi. Jayden was sitting on a chair. Fabi was standing like in between his leg, and he was videoing her from the side first, and then he was like, Fabi, and she turned around and she smiled and then she closed and she hit her face like that. That's the day he went to get the phone for me, and he took it back today. Even when he told me, because I asked him, I said, Jayden, you don't have to get me a phone. He was like, no, I'm gonna get you a phone because I feel bad that I smashed yours. I said, okay, but can I keep it when my phone is fixed? He said yes, but he was never planning on letting me keep the phone. I don't know if he's used, I don't know if he likes Fabi for real, but the thing is, Jayden love bombs people, and he's love bombing her right now. You see it, 2 days they're in love. It's the same way it went with me. After a week we're in a relationship. Now 2 days later they're in love. That's fine, because I already realized he doesn't love me because he treats me bad. So I already realized that. So I don't care if I think he's really into her. I don't know. That's not the point. The point is, you're not gonna sit out here and make it look like I was never at your fucking yacht from morning. I posted the money that you put in my PayPal for me to book my ticket. I don't have 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, however money on PayPal. I don't. He bought my ticket. Let me tell you something, right? First time I came to Jamaica for Jayden was in February. I'm going to tell you guys everything. The agreement was... Where did I put my things? Wait. The agreement was that first I was going to book... I hope it didn't fall downstairs. First, I was going to book my ticket. Then he was going to book the second one. And I was going to book the third one. Like, we were going to rotate on, like, booking the tickets, right? So I booked my first ticket to Jamaica in February. I stayed for a week. Some people know this because, like, this was before he got so big. But there's a few people that were always there that know this when I first came to Jamaica. And y'all already know when he was on live, I be quiet. I'm quiet when he is on live. So you already know that he could be on live. And I can be quiet and I can still be there. Stupid. I already said I don't have the phone. He took the phone. I already said he took the phone. So I came to Jamaica that time. I stayed for a week with him. I went back home. When I went back home, I stayed home for 3 weeks. And then he booked my ticket to come back. When I came back, I stayed for 5 weeks in Jamaica. At the end of those 5 weeks is when we got this place and we did the prank. Then I went back home. The plan was that I was supposed to book my own ticket back, but I told Jayden wanted me to come back right away, like 1 week. I said, Jayden, if I'm going to come back to Jamaica, I'm not going to leave my son. I'm going to take my son this time. And he agreed to book the ticket for my son and me to come to Jamaica because he knew I lost my job. I lost everything I had. I had no savings. I had nothing to book my ticket to come back. But you want me to come back. So he paid for the ticket for me to come back. So I came back to Jamaica with my son and I stayed for 3 months. I was there the entire time with him. He was acting like he was hopping from Airbnb to Airbnb. At first, we were just in the house. And he was going live in his car, in that little shop in the street, or that barber shop, or he was in the bathroom. You know that gray room with the washing machine in the background and the toilet? I'm going to go from beginning till end right now. It's not about letting go, because I'm going to let go. I'm just telling this. He was in the bathroom on live. He was never somewhere dangerous or whatever. No, he was just right there. And he wanted to do the pregnancy thing because he didn't want to go live in the bathroom in the car anymore. He wanted a reason. To be back in the house so he could go on live comfortably. The lady that owns the house came back on vacation to Jamaica, and that's the reason why we had to leave and hop from Airbnb to Airbnb. And the reason why we kept hopping was because he kept getting noise complaints, or he was talking to people and the people made complaints to the Airbnb host and we had to leave. That's the reason he had to leave. It was not because I was stalking him. I was there the whole time with my son. So after that, I went back home, Jamaica, for 1 week. My son was with me for 3 months, so he was gonna go to his dad now for that time. And I came back Jamaica, I was gonna stay for 3 months again. But when I came back Jamaica without my son now, our relationship started to get bad. It started to get toxic because the prank put such a strain on us. We couldn't even go outside together. We couldn't do anything. We were prisoners in that house, especially me. I couldn't I was so-called pregnant, so I couldn't even stand up on live. I couldn't be outside and drink a Heineken or smoke something, nothing. I could do nothing. So the prank put a strain on us. I'm gonna add triple, give me a minute. I want to just finish this timeline so you guys can know. It put a strain on our relationship because I think that, you see how Jayden is right now? He likes to go out with his woman and do things, and we couldn't do none of that. And I became depressed because I wanted to live life too. I wanted to go outside too. I wanted to go to the beach. You go into a party, I want to go too. We going outside, we're doing something, and we couldn't do nothing together. So it put a strain on us, and it started to get bad. We weren't communicating anymore. We weren't even talking. We weren't even having fun, nothing. So it got bad until it got toxic, until it got physical, and he put his hands on me. When he put his hands on me now, that's when I called my mother, and I left the week after the whole thing with my mother got out. That whole week we were still together. He was on the phone with Shelly. Shelly was cussing me out, was talking bad things about me. And then Jayden left the house and he came back and he told me, Shelly, are you listening? Jayden came back and he told me, Ashley, he held my face like this. He said, we not left. I don't care if I have to lie to everybody. We not left. That's what he told me. He said, we're just going to have to keep it on the low for the media. Triple, I'm coming. I just want to finish this.
Yeah, man, talk me. Wait till I finish.
He said, we're just going to keep it on the low for the media, but you have to go home now because otherwise nobody's going to believe it. So there's a picture of me in Montego Bay with a red iPhone. And people were like, Ashley, still at Jamaica? Hi. That was his red iPhone. That was the day I was going to leave Jamaica. Before, literally 30 minutes before I was going to go to the airport for my flight, I went to Western Union to pick up money for him that was sent in my name. That's the why they had the video of me standing with the red phone, with the red iPhone in Montego Bay at an Airbnb, at the Western Union. So that explains that. Okay, I was with him there as well, and somebody, the same person that posted that video of me standing there, posted a picture with him. And I'm like, people, you guys are so fucking fool. This person posted a picture with him that they made, and the next post was me standing in front of a Western Union with his phone in my hand, because I didn't have a phone then too. Because that time I had smashed my phone because he had hit me and pulled me by my hair and dragged me. And because he threw my son's picture that was in a frame and the glass scattered everywhere. So I picked up my son's picture and I put it in my Bible. This man went into my Bible and he burned my son's picture, and I was screaming, no, Jayden, don't do that. I was begging him to not take the picture. He crumbled it, he burned it, and then he stomped on it. And he said, and I had money in my PayPal of him, and he said, give me the money you have in PayPal. I said, why would you do that, Jayden? You know how much I cherish that picture. I put that picture in my Bible, and you went in my Bible and you took it out. You took it out to burn it. He admitted that he burned the picture on live already. He admitted that he burned the picture on live already. And when he gave me my phone back because he wanted his money that he had on PayPal, because he's always using my PayPal, I said, you're not getting no fucking money. So I smashed my phone. And when I smashed my phone, this man attacked me. I was sitting in the corner like this and getting thump, getting my head bounced everywhere around. And then I ran out of the house with my Bible in my hand, barefoot. And that's when the videos of me were of me walking around barefoot. Those are the videos of me walking around barefoot, literally running out of the house because I was scared. I had blood on my legs because I fell into the glass from the picture frame. All right, I went back home. When I went back home, I told Jayden, before I went back home, I said, Jayden, I'm not going to say the whole I'm pregnant thing anymore because I don't want to do that anymore. Like, I'm supposed to be 5-6 months pregnant right now. I have no baby. Like, how long do you want to keep this lie going? Jayden was gonna play out this lie. He was even gonna put it like I gave birth. Like he wanted to go mad far with it. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go so far. I want it to be done. I can't even come on live and play 1 or 2 match because I can't even stand up. I can only video myself from here up. I can't do nothing. Every time people ask me, how is the baby? How far are you? And I have to lie. And I can't do it anymore. I begged this man to stop, to come out of this pregnancy thing. So I told him, when I go home, I'm going to say I'm not pregnant anymore. So I did that. I always knew I was going to come back to Jamaica because Jayden told me we're not left and you're coming back. That's what he told me. So I stayed home for 2 weeks. I tried to talk to my family because they didn't want me to go because they knew what was happening. My mom begged me to stay. I said, no, Mom, we're all fine. Like we were just arguing. There was nothing. We just had a bad argument. That's what I told my mom. I told my mom we just had a bad argument. I will go back to Jamaica. It will be fine. That's what I told her. So on the 20th of September, he sent me the money. And on the 23rd, I booked. On the 23rd, I booked to come back. And I landed in Jamaica, in Montego Bay. I took a bus to Kingston. From Kingston, he picked me up. And from that point, when I came to Jamaica, I had my locks in braids. Like, I don't know if the thing is posted already or not, but I had my locks in braids and I took them out after a week. So I've been in Jamaica since September 23, in that house, in that room, while he goes on live outside. After that, he comes in the house and I just sit in and I'm quiet, or I go into the bathroom and I'm quiet. I've been in the house. Since I've been in Jamaica, let me think. Since I've been in Jamaica, Jayden has been physically abusive to me. That one time he smashed my phone. Yesterday, today. Did it happen one time before my phone? I don't remember if it happened.
Actually, me can ask you one question. The phone.
Yes,
Where's the phone now?
Buy one bag like a them a because we can usually go school and them thing.
Night. Phone. Today, 1 o'clock, I'm gonna go for your phone. I said, okay. Today, 1 o'clock, I'm gonna go for your phone. Always phone. He came into the house first, and I'm saying this because you guys will not believe me, but Fabi was there, so she could about.
I had the phone. You told me that he gave you the phone.
I never said. Yeah, I have my own phone now. My own phone that is fixed, not the phone that he bought for me to use in the meantime. That is that phone with the blue case. This is my own phone. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He came in the house. He said, oh, I have your phone. And he walked out again. He came and he threw my phone at me and he took the phone. I said to him, I can't keep the phone. He said, no, this is my phone now. I said, okay, can I at least take out the things that I have in there? He said, no. So I'm like, why not? The only thing I had in there was screenshots of YouTube channels that I wanted to search for on my own phone. Why can I not take that out? Why can I not take that out? So at that point, I already knew. And Jayden has been treating me bad since he went to Ramish's party. So I already knew what was coming. I was crying every single day because I felt like I was losing the relationship and I still wanted to fight for it. And I love him so much and I'm so in love with him. He left the house and I called him back 2 times. Today, when he left, last night, Fabi, maybe you know, because she will confirm or not confirm anything. Yesterday, Jayden left and he was away for a long time. He came back home around 3:30 in the morning and he brought KFC, right? So I already wasn't hungry because I've been holding my hunger all day. So I wasn't hungry to be eating at that hour. So I told him I'm just going to save this. And he slept on the bed next to me. We were sleeping apart because he was already not showing any affection to me. Saturday, when he came from the party Saturday and he came to the house, that's the last time he kissed me and he walked out. That's the last time he showed affection towards me. Literally the moment that he started showing affection towards her, right? Okay. He came in the house, he laid next to me. 5 o'clock, his alarm goes and he wasn't trying to get up yet. So he told me, I was still awake. He told me, wake me 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, I woke him up like, yo, it's 6 o'clock, get ready. He said, okay, thank you. And he went outside on his live. And that KFC, I saved it because I knew that once he comes off live, he's going to go to her and he's going to be away all day. I don't know when he's going to come back and I don't have no food or no water in the house. So I tried to save my water and I tried to save my food. And I ate that food somewhere in the middle of the day. But this is how he leaves. He leaves for hours with nothing in the house, with my card. He tells me I'm broke, but I've told him many times before, Jayden, I don't have much, right? But I have enough to book an Airbnb for myself, and I have enough that if you leave, I can go and I can buy food or water. So when he was trying to leave this time, I said, Jayden, can I have my card back? I even told him, I said, Jayden, he says, I have money on PayPal. I said, Jayden, send your money away, send your money off now. You're logged into the PayPal, send it off, send it to one of your friends, send it to somebody. But I just want my card back. You can, I even told him you can go to the ATM and you can take out as much as you need for a couple of days until you figure out which other way you're gonna use to get to your money. I told him that. This man didn't want to give me my card back. And that's why he slapped me, because he was saying that I'm trying to ruin his life and I'm trying to start trouble for his life. That's why he slapped me. So then he told me, if you want this card back today, you're going to have to come out today. I said, you know what, Jayden? I'm going to come out today because I'm not going to stay out here by myself all day. I can't talk. He told me if I talk while he's on live, he's going to throw me out. He's using my card. He's holding his card. The card is not giving it to me. The only reason that Jayden gave me the card is because he was on live. He was on live. He had on this thing. He went in his pocket and he gave me the card. You guys saw it. That orange card with my full name on there. That card that he has been using to go to the ATM. It's my debit card. And he gave it to me. There was not even a reason to fight. I just told him, give me my card. I'm going to come out. And for that, this man blew this whole thing out of proportion. Yelling at me, thumping me, that when he slapped me the first time and I screamed, Slime opened the door and he was like, Jayden, what I do, brother? So I tried to walk past him to go to my suitcases and pack my things. And as I walked past him, he thumped me in my neck again. Yo, nobody's gonna come tell the truth, right? Nobody's gonna come tell the truth, and I don't give a fuck. But there's so many people that are in and around that house that has seen me go through this abuse. Verbal abuse, physical abuse, financial abuse, all of that stuff, and nobody not talk. So the only thing I can prove is that I've been here and I've been in that house, and that's the only thing I'm trying to prove. Yes, and I stay because the same people that are over here talking, right, know what it's like to be in a cycle of abuse and how many times it takes an abuse victim to leave their abuser, especially if somebody love bombs you the entire time. He will fight me. He will fight me. He will cuss me. And then I was lay in bed and I'll be sad. I'll be like, Jayden, I just want to leave. Let me just book an Airbnb and leave. I don't want to be in the house anymore. And he will come back and he will hug me and he will kiss me and be like, sorry, Yama Uma when I left. At one point I wanted to leave and his man even told me, he said, you're not leaving. You may not have feelings for me right now, but you have 3 months and you're going to find a way to love me again. That's what he told me. So he kept love bombing me to stay. And every single time this man gave me even a hug. Let me see. Yeah, he knows Simone. And that's fine because I know that that's his friend, that's his loyal to him.